Sun in Leo, in the second house for Cancer rising writers. You write to feel the gold inside you, to hold it, to give it shape through rhythm, story, and sound. With the Sun in Leo in your second house, your voice becomes your most precious resource. It doesn't shout, it radiates, it carries value, it glows from within. The second house speaks of stability, of worth, of what belongs to you and cannot be taken. Leo speaks of sovereignty, joy, and expressive pride. Together, they create a writer who builds beauty from self-belief, who turns words into riches, both inner and outer. Your writing is how you affirm yourself. Each line is a declaration that says, I am here, I matter, I create. There is something royal in your cadence, not arrogant, but assured. You write to honor your voice, but also to remind others of their own brilliance. You may love writing about worth, both the literal and symbolic kind. Stories of treasure, themes of self-esteem, self-sufficiency, and earned confidence. Characters who rise by trusting their inner light. Money may show up often in your work, not just as currency, but as metaphor, as an exchange between self and world, as value, as energy. With this placement, you're drawn to writing that builds something solid to show for your efforts. You want a tangible result you can be proud of. A series, a big project, a book that endures. You may even write as a form of income or dream of doing so. Writing is not just an act for you, it's an asset. A garden you tend, a flame you feed, a vault of meaning that grows over time. You write best when you believe in yourself, when you feel secure, respected, and lit from within. But this doesn't mean you always do. With the Sun here, your confidence may sometimes fluctuate, especially when your sense of value feels tied to outside feedback. You might wonder, is this good enough? Am I good enough? You may seek applause at first, long for recognition, wish someone would declare your voice golden. That's okay, that's human, and it's part of your journey. But eventually, you learn something deeper, that the applause is nice, but not necessary. You come to learn that your words matter, simply because you matter. Your fire is real even when no one's watching. So stop looking for immediate feedback and take the long view. Your readership may need time to grow, so don't lose heart. Keep writing words that glow with power. Be self-assured. Be generous. Be the writer who inspires others, whether they are in front of you or not. They will be, because your confidence helps others to believe in their own voices. Your Leo Sun gives you the charisma to be a role model for others. You exude the authority and self-assurance that others need to celebrate themselves. You help others claim their stories. You boost their strength by showing them that they deserve to be here. Your natural flair for drama, for tone, and for performance uplifts and brightens your readers' lives. Even if you're quiet in person, your words often have presence and boldness, an unmistakable heartbeat. You may enjoy writing in first person, personal essays, memoir, autobiographical fiction, any form that allows your authentic self to shine through. Your stories may be warm and uplifting, centered on themes of courage, loyalty, or pride. You may write for children, or write stories about discovering inner strength. Your tone may range from poetic to playful, but it always carries conviction. You write best when your writing feels real, when it reflects your lived experience, when it allows you to stand tall in your truth. You may be drawn to writing routines that give you a sense of pride, that make writing not just a task, but an act of sovereignty. You thrive in consistency, repetition, and devotion to your craft. Build yourself a writing life that is both creative and sustainable. As for themes and forms, you excel in writing that helps others feel worthy. Self-help, affirmations, greeting cards, letters of love, or strength. You remind people of the positive things they've forgotten about themselves. You don't just tell stories, you offer light. You may gravitate toward luxury in your imagery, not to boast, but to show beauty. Think of your words as velvet, gold, warm sun, glowing skin. You write with sensory detail. Your metaphors carry texture, scent, color. You write in a way that invites others in, to feel joy, to remember warmth. At your best, you embody creative abundance. Not just productivity, but pleasure, optimism. the joy of expression for its own sake. And when you hit your stride, your writing becomes magnetic. It attracts, it energizes. It reminds others what it means to feel radiant and whole. But there's also a lesson in restraint. Sometimes, Leo's fire burns too hot in an eagerness for praise, a hunger for certainty, and a resistance to feedback. With the sun in this house, you're learning how to stay steady in your worth, even when applause is silent. To write through doubt without needing constant validation. Your greatest strength lies in your ability to hold yourself up, to stay loyal to your voice, to believe in your own glow. And when you do, your writing becomes an anchor for yourself and others. A place that doesn't just entertain, it affirms, it sustains, it upholds. You might enjoy personal narratives with inspirational flair, dramatic nonfiction or short fiction, children's books with bold, loving voices, poetry that celebrates sensuality or self-worth, writing about money, creativity, or self-expression, branding or marketing with heart and authenticity, journals or planners designed to uplift and motivate. Themes you may return to are personal pride and resilience, joy as a form of rebellion, the relationship between money and meaning, confidence and self-esteem, loyalty, devotion, and chosen family, the warmth of creative ritual, the journey from self-doubt to self-love. Remember, you don't have to try to shine. You already do. Just by showing up, just by writing, just by believing that your voice is worthy of being heard, because it is. Your words are treasures. Guard them with care, but give them space to grow, and they will glow. And that ends our astrological analysis. Please like and subscribe. And why not? Check out your moon placement next. Happy writing!